Hi, this is Coffee with Brian, the 3 or 4 minute segment for little tidbits and talks, or if you will, based on my life and my book, Scared to Death, Do It Anyway, and dealing with agoraphobia, crippling anxiety, and panic. And I just came off of a wonderful vacation. I uploaded some information, videos off a cruise, off an island, the Bahamas, and so on and so forth. But it's funny. I wanted to give you details, if you suffer the way I did, of I'm going to start with the night before, and I'm going 15 years ago, 16, 17 years ago, 12, 14 years ago. You had, I'm going on a cruise, I'm going on a trip, I'm staying in a hotel, and so on and so forth. The things that people with anxiety and panic and so on suffer from, the people that don't suffer have to understand it's not the big thing in front of them. It's not the boat. It's not the plane, although that's part of it. It's all the other stuff that goes with it. It's leaving the house, getting in the car, driving to the airport, getting through security now that we have this phenomenal security system, which is, I can't even get into that, but it is phenomenal, and thank God we do have it. Then it's waiting. That's that's unbearable. Then you have the actual boarding of the plane. Then you have the stewardess saying the door is now shut. Now you have the flight. Then you have the landing. The flight, the getting up and getting down are the best parts. It's being up there. That's the part that hurts the worst. The worst. And now you're in an unknown area. Now I was in Naples, Florida. Now we have to get a car. So now we have to go through that parking garage, the dreaded parking garage. And we have to go up 5 flights of stairs with luggage. So the little elevators, and they're about that big. So we had to take 2, and they rock and they're rusted, and they say permit. And the first thing an agoraphobic or a guy with anxiety looks at is, when was the last time this elevator was checked? Trust me, people that don't suffer don't even know what I'm talking about. The people that do understand what I'm talking about. And you look for that little sticker or the certificate in that elevator just to make sure, even though you know it probably wasn't done. They probably just stamped it. I know you know. Then you get there, and you're trembling because you know you got to go back down with the luggage. Because, okay, now you go back down. Now you get the car. Okay, fine. Now you got to find your way. Then you get the hotel. Now you're checking in. You're relaxed. It's sunny. It's warm. It's this. But now you get the elevator to go to your room. Now you got the whole 5 days dealing with that stupid elevator. So what do? You look for stairs. But you're saying, you know what? I'm not going to. Then you're outside, and you're by the pool, and you're on the beach, and you're doing your thing, and you're having fun, and you start drinking, and you start drinking. But then there's the dreaded 5 o'clock. Why 5 o'clock? Because that's when the sun goes down. And you start thinking of all the things that are going to happen. What's going on? I got to get through the elevator. I got to get through dinner. I got to get through my throat not closing. I got to get through the night. Then it happens again. Then it happens again. Then from there, you're going on a cruise. So then you go on the cruise. The cruise has, I can go on for 20 minutes about all the problems on a cruise. You have the muster station. You have all these different things. Muster stations where they put you in like cattle, and you're sitting there like this, and you can't get out, and you start to breathe, and you're like, oh God, I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to look foolish in front of people. Then you have the next thing. Then you have, guess what? None of that. Not one thing happened on this trip. And this has been going on for about 8 years, 9 years now. Not one itsy bitsy piece of anxiety. Not one. Not one. I was at level 1 the whole time. Now, I could have done this about 3 or 4 years ago and said the same thing. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to convince you that there's hope. I was where you are. If you suffer tremendously or even on a very low level, and this is a longer video than you're used to, you have to understand that there's hope. I know what I'm talking about, and you will and can get better. Trust me. Scared to death, do it anyway. Read the book, come to some of my talks, questions, emails, whatever it is, I'm going to help you. Okay? Have a great day.